Oh my goodness, Stooges, I did not see you there. Today we're going to be learning about velocity. Yay, velocity, my favorite. Alright, but seriously, we are going to be learning about velocity today, which, much like displacement, which you may have looked at in the last video, has a link. So velocity has a link to speed, and displacement has a link to distance. Alright, so as displacement was distance in a direction, velocity is speed in a direction. So it's pretty much the same, except with that extra little bit added on at the end. Alright, so what I've got here is a faceless man, which doesn't look quite right, so I'm just going to add a little face. So he's going to have little eyes. He's going to be like, yeah, we like running. And also he's going to have a mustache, so it's swirly up here, and it's going to be right up near his eyes, so the other one's going to be sticking out over this way, and because he's a swirly mustache, he's a very refined gentleman is what I'm looking for. Thank you. He's going to be wearing a top hat. Ooh, it's so fancy. See, like it's almost like actually being in class. Alright, so now that we've got our fancy lad, and he's wearing a top hat and now running, and he's also got a monocle. Alright? So, he's running. He runs 50 meters in 5 seconds. Alright? So here we have our distance, and here we have our time. We have two variables, which means we are actually able now to both find speed and velocity. So if I shoot over this way, here I've got speed, and I have our equation for speed. We have S equals d over t. So this stands for the distance. So, and t always stands for time. Alright? So the distance is 50 meters, as it says here, and our fancy gentleman there took 5 seconds to run that distance. So this is a nice easy one. 50 divided by 5 is 10, and our units is meters per second. Alright? Now, velocity is here. It has much the same equation, because essentially it's the same thing, except with displacement rather than distance. So this one here is all about Alright, so the displacement of our fancy gentleman here is 50 meters. But remember when we talked about displacement, there has to be a direction. So the one thing that we always do, or never eat soggy Weet-Bix, north, east, south, and west. Now, we always assume that up on our page is north, right is east, down is south, left is west. So which way is he running in? He's running in this direction, the right direction. Yes, good job, Mr. McQuaid. So he is running east. So he's running 50 meters east. Alright? And he's still taking the 5 seconds to get there. So we do this again. 50 meters divided by 5 seconds again gives us 10 meters per second. But what do we have to add on? That's right, it is the direction that he's running in, which is east. And that's essentially how you do velocity. It's very, very simple. You just get the speed, and then the main thing you have to remember is this one here. Now, for example, if it's halfway in between north and east, it'd be northeast. Halfway in between east and south, it'd be southeast. Much like directions. Alright? So again, if you want to restart this video and go through this, not displacement, velocity again, be my guest. If not, I'm going to see you in the next video.